Hello, welcome to a quick introduction to the Youth-LeadeR card game. Pardon my grown-up voice in presenting this youth leadership product, but this is less a toy. Well, it is a brilliant toy, but it's also a change-making instrument and a teaching tool produced with a whole lot of leading change-making organizations. So I'm addressing you now about our campaign to bring thousands of games to thousands of classrooms in your city and sphere of influence. And maybe you will begin by investing in 100 games for 100 classrooms for $1,000. Or join our effort to connect with philanthropic clubs, socially responsible companies and others to make it happen. So you can find out everything on our website. But this little tour here is special, so let's have a look. Our aim is to bring the spirit of youth leadership into schools and homes around the planet. And the best, proven best so far, are the success stories of young heroes of our time, in vibrant format, with images, videos, and action opportunities. So in these stories with Youth-LeadeR, we bring you as online stories, but also in different formats as a book, poster set, and the card game. And the card game is very special because it's versatile, robust, and makes a wow, cool card game, surprise, raises attention in everybody. So let's look at it in detail. We've got 48 heroes, like a top trumps game, but not with horses, dinosaurs or tanks or jets, but with real heroes. There's a Star Wars edition that you may know, so this is our real heroes with real change-making ratings here. Age, how difficult is it to do it, the do it factor, how far has it reached, how many cascading effects, and what is the risk. Here it's always the highest that wins when you're battling with cards, and here the lowest, because it's way cooler when you start young. So kids are usually shocked when they see, come on man, risk 8? What is Miley doing that is so dangerous? Well, flip the card and you find out. Because on the back side, you've got the stories, a flashlight story, and a link to their online profile with video, articles and more. So this makes the deck actually a book of 48 stories that you can read to kids, use in class, read on the bus. It's a power pack of inspiration, and they're working on all kinds of different issues. And the videos are super powerful. It's always the most inspirational video on this hero, like how Craig started to liberate kids, then started speaking in schools, and then mobilized kids from 9,000 schools now, with this network of student clubs in 9,000 schools, to take monthly action on local and global issues. And when you see these V-Day videos and his journey, everybody on the planet agrees, the most inspirational video I've ever seen. It makes me feel I want to get up and do something too. I'm almost shocked by the scale. The most energized lesson ever when we used your stories in class. Students are inspired and wish to get involved. And that's what we want, right? So, there is more behind the game. It is like an access portal. Very handy, sturdy, takes no space, is very cheap to use in class as a learning resource. Inspiring kids to go check out the website of Change Generation Rising and our main Youth-LeadeR site. But Change Generation Rising is for our action community for student clubs. And there you have the profiles of all these heroes with their flashlight video, flashlight story below and more, the poster and more resources, and here the latest updates. So you can meet these heroes for real, and the kids even find out that they can in fact really meet them for real in Skype videos and take action with them. And there's a lot of them, with favorite causes for everybody. Gabrielle has started at age 12 to connect grocery stores to food banks by using Clinton's Good Samaritan Act. And she raised the flow of free, fresh foods for the hungry to food banks by 10 times. And at age 16 now, she already has 4,000 volunteers and co-sponsored a lot of legislation in the state of California. Babar is leading a school he started at age 9 for kids too poor to afford an education. By age 18, he already has had 1,000 students, and now he's building more schools to replicate this free people-powered schooling model here in the backyard of his parents' home, all across India. And you can join, you can meet him and support his schools with book drive, finance and more. Shuteskat sings the true soundtrack of the changed generation rising. He's all over festivals, the UN and other places. Very, very powerful. And he started at age 6. Adora is known as the smartest kid on the planet. She had this famous TED Talk about childishness and what adults can learn from kids. And she's not only teaching us about a new learning culture, but also about redefining us as individuals, as collective, and especially the young generation. No more believing in the bad image created by adults, nor the bleak future projected, but to redefine our future with a happy ending, to live happily ever after. And one of the heroes making this possible is Robin. At age 13, she started out asking city councils to become a blue community by passing a 3-pronged legislation banning bottled water, keeping water public, and making it a human right, which is a dream to others. She has made real in 27 cities in the first year. That's more than 2 cities every month. And now with Youth-LeadeR, she's taking it national. And we want to take this global in this game in 19 languages. So I hope you're sensing the potential in this brilliant little toy. Rachel is the face of GMO labeling, responsible scientific studies, and shifting to a healthy food culture of abundance for all. Nelly is leading powerful campaigns to stop ivory trade altogether in Hong Kong and beyond. Chloe is a leading figure in the divestment movement, making Harvard divest from fossil fuels, a movement that's now at 200 university campuses across the USA and is going all over the planet to end extraction of fossil fuels in the next 5 to 10 years to protect our climate future. And then we have Jokers. He's an animated figure, Pacha, the heroine of the Pacha's Pajamas musical. Very powerful, and again a musical. So there's beautiful videos and sound files and interactive features available through her card. So it's time to look at the superpowers, the special effects. Craig, like in the Star Wars game Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, are sort of overpowered. You know, he's such a superhero, it's really hard to beat, and that gets really boring in a normal top trumps rules game. But this game has something of Yu-Gi-Oh also. So the heroes have superpowers, and his superpower to use when he's attacking is he can clean up another card from the opponent's deck. And that's because Acer is cleaning up dangerous substances, toxic substances from homes that normally are really bad for the health of children. So you can say, clean up Craig. And Craig will then be shifted to the dump stack. So through the game, a lot of cards end up on the dump stack because we have 54 playing cards, otherwise it takes really long. But then again, it's cool to have superpowers to attract them back. And just like frogs attract rain, Avalon, who works with frogs, amphibians and wetland restoration, she does human frog chorus, asking the audience to hold their nose and make frog sounds. Quack, quack, I'm going home, I'm going home. And with this special effect, you can call back a card that you select from the dump stack to your deck. Lulu is a champion in fundraising, and she does lemonade stands. And she has a superpower that's the lemon face, because to become a lemonade warrior and join her tribe, you have to make a picture of a really tough lemon face. So you see, by doing this lemon face, you can defend yourself and avoid a loss, and you shift Lulu's card to the back of your stack, and then it's your turn to attack. So you see, these superpowers are actually real superpowers of change making, and bringing the fun into fundraising and adventure. That's a very powerful magic. So Lulu also has an awesome video, because her magic even made her a toy figure in Mattel's Monster High, which you can find out in her video. So there's much more to find out on the Change Generation website, because I said earlier that you can also take action with these heroes, of course, because they're real. So there's an action pack for every hero here in the heroine's profile section, for every hero on all kinds of different causes. And this, of course, makes it a fabulous teaching tool. Once again, here is the poster. You have the same story. You've got the QR codes to the inspirational video, article, and their website and more, that you can use as a teaching tool in class, but also as an exhibit to make it visible to the entire school community over a long time. Because that is how worldview changes. That's how we have real impact. And in combination, you can use videos, posters for United Nations Days, even live Skype meetings, plus activities, opportunities for joining the initiatives of these heroes in a year-round series of actions tuned to United Nations Days of the month. Then we all of a sudden have a curriculum, a soft curriculum powered by student clubs who also feed these activities into class. Whoops, this looks a bit bizarre, but you see, this is also for younger kids in elementary school. It works for everybody. And the big power is that inspired youth start Youth-LeadeR student clubs and take 3 monthly actions or more with the heroes of the card game, replicating their solutions, taking them everywhere. It's huge. Imagine this in thousands and thousands of schools around the globe. That's what we're up to. We have a lot of angles to get into schools, but the magic wand really is the card game. Costs almost nothing, raises a lot of attention, gets a lot of smiles, can be played as a toy, is sturdy, versatile as a teaching tool, can be passed on, inspires kids to buy it also as a gift, to have it at home, and it connects to our entire scope of media, methods, services, community, getting involved, taking action with these heroes and the most outstanding young change makers on the planet, featured everywhere. PBS, CNN, Huffington Post, in Australia, at TED and We Day, Becoming a Toy, Young Icons, United Nations magazines, Arise festivals, and so on. So, here we are again. Thousands of games. It belongs really into every classroom on the planet. And it should start for you with one in every classroom, grade 1 to 8 in your city. How about starting with 100 games? That's $1,000, and they come with a poster set, guidelines, teaching tools, webcast ticket, and access to all of the free online downloadable tools. We can work with sponsors, philanthropic clubs. You can forward our letters to them, be our local ambassador, join in distribution, and if you learn a little bit about our tools, you can also run sessions with the kids. And if you want to become a Youth-LeadeR chapter member, you can enjoy years to come of working with and supporting Youth-LeadeR student clubs, taking these beautiful actions in their city. They can make use of some adults, and it all begins with the Youth-LeadeR card game. So I hope you'll check out our sponsors and getting involved section and join the movement. Okay? Sorry for my awful English, but it's been a long day, and I think the most important thing today was to get this message out. So let's spread the spirit and change the world. Thank you for watching. We need you.